Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Andrea and this is Beauty with Andy. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to join me today. So today is going to be the start of my collection videos. So what I thought I would do, I'd do it in order of kind of how it goes on my face. I'm not going to show foundations and powders just because there might be one or two that I need to add to the collection, so I'd rather do it at a later date. So we then go in with bronzers. That's how I would normally apply my makeup. So it's going to be my bronzer collection video, and also if I can I'm going to be decluttering some, but I don't think there's any bronzers that I could declutter. I've not got a huge amount of bronzers, so let's just start. I'll do swatches and everything and we'll talk about the bronzers that I do have. Right, so I've got all my bronzers out. The majority of the bronzers are in here. I know it looks a lot and it is a lot for the average person, but for someone that's on YouTube it's not a lot, not compared to the rest of my collection. Anyway, we're going to go through it. So this one is too bulky to fit into that little tray there. So this is the Chanel Soleil Tan de Chanel. And for so long I just couldn't get this to work for me. I've managed to get it to work for me now with like a big fluffy brush. I don't like the tone of it. It's a universal bronzer, but for like pale girls like me, I don't like the tone of it. It's just quite orange, which you'll see in a sec. Can you see how orange it is? But it's quite luminescent once it's on the skin, and you know, if you work with it you can really get it to work for you. And I didn't want to declutter it just because it is so expensive. Will I buy it again? No. It's too high maintenance for me. Someone with deeper skin would actually really enjoy that. Someone with actually light skin, I'm very fair, so light to medium skin tone, it would look really good on. If you've got a deeper skin tone than that, I don't know how good it would look on you, but yeah, that's what it looks like on my skin tone. So if you're my skin tone, it would pull orange on you for sure. And then this is a new one to the collection. So it's a contour palette. It's by Wet n Wild. It's the Mega Glow Contouring Palette in Dulce de Leche. I've actually done a video with this and a few other Wet n Wild products that should go up before this video even sees the light of day. So yeah, we'll just swatch the bronzer side of it. It is so creamy. For a drugstore product, it really is creamy. This one is slightly warmer than the Chanel one. I'm just going to swatch it again. It's like I said in the video, the only thing I don't like about this bronzer so far, I've only used it once, is the packaging. Every time I open it I can feel it like it's pulling it, so I can only imagine that the packaging isn't going to last for a long period of time and I'll have to sellotape it or something, which I don't like. Essence products as well do the same to me. They break on me, the packaging, and I just think you should get more for your money. I know the inexpensive drugstore products, but they shouldn't really break, I don't think. Anyway, that's it there. It's a really pretty bronzer. I really like it. And then we've got this one by Sephora. So I got this when I went to Portugal. That's the only time I've ever been to Sephora. And from what I can remember, it's quite nice. I've not... actually... I'm thinking otherwise now. Might end up decluttering this one, you know. It's that one there. I'm going to try it on the face probably in the next Shop My Stash, and if I really don't like it, it will kill me to declutter it just because it's like a memory from Portugal when I went with my mum. It says it's a shimmer and bronzing powder. Wait. It's not got much shimmer in it, and it says it's Seychelles Cruise, that's the shade, and it's in the shade Light. It's such pretty packaging, isn't it? But yeah, that one might be one of the ones that's getting decluttered. Could do with some wipes. Right, let me just go and get some. Okay, so then we've got a bronzing stick, which is dropped on the floor. Okay, so I'm back. Yeah, then we've got a bronzing stick, a cream stick. I don't normally use things like this, although I do want to try the milk one. I think it's in the shade Baked. Everyone talks about it, but yeah, I'm not going to be getting it for a while. I'm just going to try and use the bronzers that I've got. And this is why I'm doing this video, because I've got no intentions really of buying a bronzer anytime soon. I do want the Marc Jacobs Fantastic though. I keep looking at that and I keep saying, Andrea, step away from it, you know. So I think I will at some point treat myself to that, but I've managed to not treat myself as of yet, but it will happen, trust me. Anyway, this MUA Luxe Bronze Shimmer one. So I've got a blush that's like this as well, but I really like the blush, and I've never really gotten on with this bronzer that well. It's got like different stripes in it, like for the bronze. Can you see? It's just, yeah. I mean, when it's all blended in, it doesn't look that bad. It's almost blending away to nothing. Right, let's declutter that one. Oh, and by the way, this isn't a declutter video, it's a collection video, so anything I do declutter is a bonus. But this one is going, it's old, so it's just going to go into the bin. So that's one. And then we've got another cream product, but I really like this. It's the Too Faced Bronze Peach in Toasted Peach. I don't know why they call it peach, because it's not peach. It just smells of, I think it's called fig peach, isn't it? Infused with peach and sweet fig cream. Smells gorgeous, guys. Oh, yes. Yes, please. And I love the texture of this. It's like a cream to powder. Put a bit more on. I just love the smell of it. And this is one of those glowy bronzers as well. So that's that. We have another cream one. This is the Kiko one. I use this quite a bit. This is the Rebel Bouncy Blush in 01 Velvet Peach. And again, it's not peach. I don't know why these companies do that. It's a very similar shade actually. But this is obviously a blush, or it's supposed to be, but on me it's not. And it does feel really bouncy when you feel it. Right, so that's that one there. I thought that smelled, I think what I'm smelling is the Too Faced one. Right, and then this one, I think this one is my most inexpensive bronzer in the collection, and it is so good, guys. I recommend this all the time on my channel. It's the Natural Collection Bronzing Powder in the shade Sunshine. It's the lightest one, but I think they do 2 more for other skin tones. So if you are like my type of skin tone, get this one in Sunshine if you can get hold of it. And I got it from Boots. It's that one there. Right, the next one up is a Physicians Formula one. And I've had this for quite a while. It's kind of coming apart now. So it's the Sexy Booster Bronzer one. I think that's what it's called. Yeah. And it just says Sexy Glow Bronzer. I got this from TK Maxx because at the time you couldn't get Physicians Formula. It's only just started coming to the UK, so you can get the products. I do really want the butter bronzer. I've tried getting it like before I filmed this video and it's out of stock. I can only presume it's with everything that's going on, that they've not been able to get the stock in my local Boots. They've got it on another website, but it's paying more than what Boots want. So I'm going to just wait until it comes back into stock, I think. So I just thought, why not film this video now? So basically, can you see how it's like got crumbs everywhere? Let's try and put that into this colour switch. Right, so you've got the glowy side here, and this is kind of a matte. Not really matte, actually. It's more of a glowy bronzer. Don't have too many glowy bronzers, so I'm going to keep that in the collection. I want to pan it, so yeah, once I panned it, I don't know if I would buy that one again. Then we've got this one. So this is the Bourgeois de Poudre. I think I pronounced that completely wrong. I've probably butchered the name, but it's the Bourgeois bronzing powder, which looks like that. It smells really nice too, like holiday. This one's quite a warm toned one. That's that one there. Right, and then we've got one I've not used. I used this quite recently. So it's the Jennifer Rooms Loves PS bronzer and highlighter. I'll just show you what the bronzer looks like. Actually no, because I'm not going to pull it out for highlighter. I'll show you what they both look like. Let me wipe this off. Yeah, and this is a glowy one as well. I didn't realise this when I used it the other week. So bronzer and highlight. To be honest, that highlight is a little bit too dark for me, so I don't really use that often, but I have used it. It's really nice. Right, and then we've got this great big thing from Revolution. So Revolution Mega Bronzer in 01 Cool. Really enjoy this as well. I've just reminded myself, because it's quite big, of the one that's in my Shop My Stash. I really like that. Right, let's just go into the drawer and I'll show you the one that's in my Shop My Stash. So the next one is the Sunkist Tropical Bronze, Multi-Bronze and Highlights. So it's got blushers, like a bronzer. I only really use it for the bronzer. I mean, I have used the blushers, but yeah, I really only use it for the bronzer. I'm gonna have to, got nowhere to put it, so I'm gonna have to wipe those last bronzers off. And I was gonna declutter this at one stage, but I'm gonna keep it around for a little bit longer. It just like sinks into the skin really nicely. Right, what else do we have in this? Right, we've got a cargo one. This one is really light. So this one is just the bronzer. It's just a matte bronzer. Doesn't have a name on it or anything. Look how light it is. So it's perfect for my skin tone, with me being a pale girl. So that one there. Then we've got this Ciate and Olivia Palermo collab, which is in the shade Bluff Point. I'll take them swatches off just because you get a blusher in this little compact, and I'll show you that as well. Now if you look, you can see that I've made serious progress with that. They have had it a long time. There's a great big dent in it, so at one point I was using it often, but the blusher literally I wasn't using at all, because there was a time when I just didn't like that kind of shade. It's like kind of like a mauve tone blusher, but yeah, I've started using those types of shades. Right, so that's the bronzer. So let's go in with a blush. See, I used to be such a peach coral blusher shade through and through, but I'm trying to experiment a little bit more with darker blushers. That one is actually pretty. So yeah, I need to start using that more. We haven't got many more to go. Right, Too Faced is up next. We've got a couple more from Too Faced. So we've got none other than this one. So of course we're going to have Milk Chocolate Soleil. As a pale girl, I think most people have tried this at some point or another. So this is what mine looks like. I really, really like this bronzer, guys. I should do a top 5 bronzers for pale girls. So that's that one. Like kind of recommendations and whatnot. And then I think we've just got 2 more. So we've got a Too Faced one, which is seriously old at this point. Do you remember these? So they're the Too Faced Soulmates, and this one is in the shade Carrying Big, which looks like that. So again, the bronzer's really, really pale. I don't really use the... Right, so I don't know where that cut out. I was just saying I will never part with this bronzer, just because it refers to Sex in the City, and I used to watch that programme so much. Love it. So that's it there from this here. I won't even bother swatching the blusher, just because I tried swatching it a while back, just for like myself, because it's a really nice coral blush, and it's just got no pigment to it. And then the last one is the Maybelline City Bronzer. Everyone uses this. I don't know about the shade, but everyone uses this bronzer. This one is in the shade Medium Warm 250. It's just such a beautiful... It's just got the best texture. It definitely rivals some of my higher end bronzers. I mean, the texture is like the Too Faced one. This is what that one looks like as well. So guys, that's my bronzer collection. Like I said, I do not have a lot of bronzers in my collection. There's only like one that I've got rid of out of all these. How many do I even have? 1, 2. This one potentially will be going. We need to test this out. So this one is going on the chopping block. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I've only got 15 bronzers, and I've decluttered one. Well done, Andrea. It might be 2. We just need to, like I said, test this one out. So it's going to go in the Shop My Stash next week. By the time you've seen this, it would have already gone in the Shop My Stash, and I would have decided whether to keep or declutter it. I don't know if to keep it for the memory though. I mean, the packaging is gorgeous, and every time I look at this I think about mine and my mum's holiday in Portugal. We had a lovely time. So yeah, I might not use it, but I might keep it for the memory. It's not taking up much room. Talk yourself into it, Andrea, and you tell me what I should do down below. I'd really appreciate your feedback. Thank you so much for watching this video. It really does mean a lot to me that you have. If you've not already subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel. It would mean the world to me. Just click that subscribe button and the bell to be notified every time I upload. And I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.